We worked with Edoardo Molinari this morning on an R11S driver, looking to improve ball speed and launch characteristics. The interesting thing about his fitting session is that he came to us with his coach and they're working on stuff at the moment.
Right. Okay, so what we're trying to do is we're trying to bring the path back by opening up more this way, get the shoulders open up early, get the path better, and then his talent will stop the face growth.
Yeah.
Everyone happy with that?
Yeah.
Good, okay.
Fully agree.
By having his coach there, we were able to look at these numbers along with the launch characteristics in order to get the best driver for his game. What we did is we changed the FCT first of all. We actually put some loft on. Edoardo was struggling with launch. By putting the loft on, changing this connection here, we were able to add some launch to him. He gained about 1 degree to 2 degrees of launch. What I'm saying is we find a swing, direction and path that you're very comfortable with in a way for this tournament week. With these drivers, that's where the beauty comes in, that we can manipulate the loft and the face angle, so he could take a driver that works for this week's tournament, then he goes away with you, practices a week or plays next week, or when he has his next week off, and you can adjust it so that when his club delivery numbers do change, the driver can then be changed to meet what he's working with. We then changed these weights in the back and we moved all the weight out into the toe. The danger and the worry was missing the fairway left, so in order to change face angle at impact, we put more weight out in the toe. We need to find a happy medium point that we can work with driver. So how about we set the centre of gravity of this driver, like the old days with the lead tape, put it slightly out in the toe to slow that toe down so that we're not going to see the miss left. So you put it into your terms as to how he likes to feel the high draw, and I'll make a driver that isn't going to snap on you. The final tweak that we made to the driver was to change this ASP plate, adjustable sole plate, to make the face angle more open. Edoardo didn't quite like the look of the face. Once we'd added loft, this had closed the blade. I then overrode it with that ASP plate to open it up. We can afford to pop a fraction more loft on this, I think. Spin isn't a killer, and the more efficient you get that path, it will have less tendency to spin up anyway.
Weight are still the same?
Yeah, I've left the distribution at the moment as it was. Face angle should be slightly different. It's got to be quite long, that. You like that flight? Yeah. In the end, he came out with the driver. R11S had more speed versus an R11 driver. It gave him a couple more mile an hour, which in turn will give him about 5 or 6 more yards.